Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I'm doing another reaction to Burr. So I went on YouTube and I found one called I'm Sorry You Feel That Way Sensitive. I'm pretty sure I'm Sorry You Feel That Way is like a series of a larger show. So yeah, I'm just going to spin on into it. So let's get on with the video.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here in the greater Atlanta, Georgia area. This oasis. It's nice to be here. I don't know why I came here in June, but it's nice to be here. Wasn't thinking. Fucking ridiculously hot out there. Just miserable. Horrible. That kind of heat, you understand the racism down here, you know? It's like, I get it. How would you get along with anybody? Look at them, just over there, drinking a cool drink. Lemonade was made for the white man. So, the hell have I been doing with my life? Trying to get in shape, man. I hate going to the gym, so I decided I'd go veggie twice a week.
To be fair though, I understand that statement because I feel like there are so many times, right, where I'll wake up like I'm gonna go to the gym today. I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life. And then I never do. I lose that motivation a whole 5 minutes later when I pick up my chocolate and I pick up my crisps and I'm like, do you know what? That can wait till tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and then I don't do it. And then the next day I'm like, oh, I'll do it on Monday, the start of the week. That also doesn't happen. I really try and find the motivation to go to the gym. I just don't. Do you know what I mean? But I'm only 19, so I feel like there's still time. I've still got many years where I can do it. Maybe I'll become a gym freak. No, that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is I really do get where he's coming from there because it is hard to find the motivation.
My life, trying to get in shape, man. I hate going to the gym, so I decided I'd go veggie twice a week. It's brutal. I can only make it till about 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, that's what I realized about myself. You know that? Something has to die every day in order for me to live. Something's got to get its beak chopped off, its feathers yanked, uppercut to its jaw, just in order for me to survive. I'm trying. Couscous and all that shit. It's awful. I saw this thing, though, that they said if everybody went vegan. If everybody went vegan, though, it would be a vegetarian, whatever the hell they said. One of those V ones, right? And they said it would be great for the environment. Because I guess there's all this cattle standing around, and when they fart, the gas goes up in the atmosphere and causes something. Right? They're always doing that shit.
That's the thing with all that stuff. I'm like, not to the thing is, I don't know much about any of this stuff. I'm not anything to do with the environment and all that stuff that they're going about and climate change. I'm really not hugely clued up on any of that. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing is, when they say stuff like that, it does just sound a little bit ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? It just does, and I feel like that's a lot of the reason why people are just whatever. Because I'm it just sounds stupid. It just does. And that's just the way it is, it just doesn't sound very factual that's causing so many problems. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not going to babble on too much.
Something, right? They're always doing that shit. If everybody went vegan, the air would be, if everybody drove an electric car, if everybody just had some snowshoes on, right? They just won't come out and say it. Nobody has the balls to come out and say it and just say, look, 85% of you have to go. That's it. That is it. I have been bitching about the population problem for 3 specials in a row. Waiting for some politician to have the balls to bring it up, but they won't do it. They won't do it. We live in a democracy.
That's the thing. I feel the thing with politicians is, again, not very clued up on what politicians talk about. But one thing I've noticed them in the news and stuff, they're very good at skirting around the truth and using very specific words to skirt around the truth. They make out they speak so much that you think you're getting loads of information. But then when you actually think about what they're saying, you've told us nothing. You haven't even answered. It's they know, when people ask them questions, they know how to skirt around that question and not really answer it, but get away with it. Which is clever in a way, but I'm It is what you do. Do you know what I mean?
To bring it up, but they won't do it. They won't do it. We live in a democracy. Right? Can't be honest in a democracy. You need the votes. You can't run with that as your platform. Coming out there, and if elected, I would implement a program to immediately eliminate at least 85% of you. This planet cannot sustain the sheer numbers. Let me finish. This will not be arbitrary. Under your seats is a multiple choice questionnaire. If you did not bring a pencil, you're already out. You can't do that.
That's true. They can't do that. Now I kind of understand why they put things in their pretty words, because if they put it in the blunt, matter-of-fact way, don't think they'd be liked. That is true.
So, you're already out! You can't do that. You gotta be nice. You gotta be fucking nice, especially this day and age, man. Everybody getting in trouble. All these goddamn groups out there. Bitch moaning and complaining anytime anybody says anything. Hey, we're part of a group. You gotta apologize. I'm sorry to people who own Sharpies. I didn't mean to say that it's an ugly ass dog.
I have a Sharpie. They are not ugly. They're actually very, very cute, okay? I'll have nothing bad said about Sharpies because I have Sharpies.
Sharpies. I didn't mean to say that it's an ugly ass dog. Nah. Right? You know what? Fuck you and your group. What about that? What do you got, like 2 million people in your group? There's 400 million in this country. Nobody gives a shit. Right? Who the fuck joins a group? I'm gonna join a group. That's what I'm gonna do today. Go to meetings. Kind of a fucking loser, right? That's the same way I look at people laugh who got upset about, Michael Sam, the gay football player, kissing his boyfriend when he got drafted. Everybody bitch moaning and complaining. It's like, dude, you know what? That's what you get for watching the draft. All right? Once again, what kind of a fucking loser?
Do you know what I've noticed? Bill is actually kind of opposite to a politician, really. He puts things in a very, that's why he's funny, because he puts things in words that, you don't expect to hear, just the things he says. That's why you find, when he does, controversial topics or stuff like that, not that this is a controversial one, but, past ones I've reacted to or anything like that, it's because he puts things in such, a blunt, matter-of-fact manner that's why you find it funny, because you're not used to it. And I feel like sometimes things you're not used to that are put in a funny way is even more funny, it elevates it to a different level.
Once again, what kind of a fucking loser just sits there watching round after round? The Jets are up next. I think they need a cornerback. They need to improve the defensive line. Dude, that's like going to a graduation ceremony where you don't know anybody who's graduating. It's just fucking sitting there. They're gonna have the whole list the next day. They'll have everybody who drafted, who, when. Fucking gotta sit there and watch that shit. Those stupid interviews. Hey, you're a member of the Buffalo Bills. How does it feel?
Well, it's a blessing. I want to thank God. Gonna try to do my best. It's a great organization. And same shit the last 80 guys said. So, yeah.
He kissed him. He should have fucking blown him. Yeah, with birthday cake in his mouth and a Santa Claus hat on his head. Just to ruin the entire year. Holding a flag. That fucks up Flag Day. You'll keep thinking about it. Yeah. Fucking stupid ass groups. People apologizing to him like they have some sort of power. Look, if you're being a dick, apologize. But other than that, yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the thing I realise sometimes with people. Is sometimes people genuinely just apologise for no reason. Someone would get mad at somebody or offended at somebody for the tiniest reasons, and then the other person would apologise because they feel bad. And I'm like, why do you feel bad? Why are you apologising? You have nothing to apologise for. Don't let them... See, people have a good way nowadays of making people feel bad for things, but I'm like... if you know, just be confident in yourself that like you're not a horrible person, and it's like then it's fine. Do you know what I mean? Don't let people think that you're a mean person over little things. And I'm really rambling on and getting into this, but I'm like, it just makes you think that. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody getting in trouble like a bunch of children. I was doing a gig in Dallas and some waitress wrote on like a piece of chalkboard. She goes, "We like our beer the way we like our violence, domestic." Right? Yeah, I gotta tell you something. That's a great fucking joke. There is zero fat on that. You need every word of that joke. You take one word out, it doesn't work. It's a perfect joke. So whatever, nobody gives a shit. One person comes in, they don't like it, they ask the manager to take it down.
Yeah, there's always one. I'm sorry, there's always one who just doesn't take the joke. That is so true. It's like, you always know who it is. Do you know what I mean? It's that one person who marches on in like, how dare you? And it's like, oh, come on, just take the joke.
So whatever, nobody gives a shit. One person comes in, they don't like it, they ask the manager to take it down. He's just like, hey, that's our sense of humor here. Have a beer, go fuck yourself. That's what we're doing. So she takes a picture of it, she puts it up on Facebook, and all of a sudden people start complaining, and they fired the manager and the waitress because of that. Yeah, like I don't understand. Like, what do they think's gonna happen if somebody reads that joke? Like you're some guy who would never hit a woman, Would never hit a woman. You can't hit women. You can't. You honestly cannot. You ever see how they fall? They fall like toddlers. It's like they never fell in their life. They never put their hands out. It's horrific to watch. You can't hit them, right? So what are you telling me? You're telling me someone who never hit a woman is gonna come walking in, read that joke, just be like, wait a minute. This is the dumbest shit. Dude, they have all kinds of signs out there telling people not to hit women. People still do it. What do you think wife beaters are doing when they drive home? They're like so focused on hitting their wife, they got blinders on, they're not reading anything. They don't see that don't hit your wife. Billboard, they're still gonna do it. Did that get too weird for you guys? Did the church organs make that fucked up like I was up here? Make a pledge for Jesus and hit your women. Ever watch some of those stupid...
His laugh makes it so much better because like he laughs along. Can I say though, I really love his energy. He has such good energy when he's performing. That's what I really like about Bill, is his high energy when he performs and the way he acts it out, the different voices he does. He just does it in the perfect way, and it's because you can see the work he puts in, and that's what I like. I like it.
Ever watch some of those stupid religious shows? That fucking Joel Osteen, you ever see that guy? Dude, that guy is so full of shit, he doesn't even open his eyes when he's talking. He's just like, take a pledge for Jesus. Are they still here? He doesn't even have the nerve to open his eyes. You want some popsicles? Jesus wants you to have some popsicles. He wants you to have those popsicles. It's fucking electric blue carpet.
So yeah, I think that's the end of that one. I actually really liked it. I love his energy when he's performing it because he's so high energy, and also I like when he just picks like a random topic and just jokes about it for like 10 minutes. I just like it, to be honest. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.